This dude, he's always had the ability to leave his little tomb area. Like, he's not stuck there, so he uses it to go out and get ways to feast and bring food source to him. But he also goes out to cause havoc and mischief, so his teacher will come back to him and punish him severely, get rid of him permanently, not just keeping him sealed there. And they remind me of the couple from Huskiness Glycation, or that non-couple but couple from Remembrance of Phil. You know which ones I was talking about, the ones that were believed to be step-uncle and step-nephew, but they were actually half-brothers. You know which one I was talking about, right? Or were they not actually half-brothers? I was pretty sure they were half-brothers. But yes, that what I'm talking about, they remind me of them. The ones that from Remembrance of Filth will remind you of the couple from Huskiness Glycation, and typically they remind me of the couple from Huskiness Glycation. Yes, these two remind me of them. I'm getting all of these Domhays in this one book, which is why I really love it. But yes, he'd been going out causing havoc and mischief, and when he ends up at his master's clan, the old clan he used to study at, he finds out that his master and the upper world, the heavens world, it doesn't exist anymore. It's gone. And he becomes highly depressed. This is when he starts wanting his seal not to be broken. So it's a battle inside of him of his seal not being broken and being broken. This is also when he turns the doctor, the clan's leader, and the doctor's brother. And he did it without knowing he was doing it. This is when he causes them their affliction and makes them do what they did. And also when he steals the Dream Bell, because he recognizes the Dream Bell being the main character's Dream Bell, seeing it and seeing it's the real thing that used to belong to his friend, he steals it and takes it away with him. He does end up allowing the Melli to kill him, get rid of him, because at this point he's done. He's always wanted to die. He wanted to die by the hands of his master, but since his master is no more, he wants the Melli to be the one to end him. Because again, the Melli was kind of a friend, but not a friend to him. So he wants the Melli to be the one to finish him. Once the Melli gets rid of the fallen god, he takes the Dream Bell off of the fallen god's body and tries handing it over to the main character, because again, it rightfully belongs to the main character. And the main character, who is playing dumb, is like, no, you keep it, you can have it. And the Melli's like, no, take it. And the main character has no choice but to take the Dream Bell. But then he remembers the doctor didn't come this way just to get information and to know what happened. He also came this way to get the Dream Bell back, because the Dream Bell belonged to them last recently. So he goes and turns around to try to hand it over to the doctor. And the doctor's like, no, I know you're the Archfiend, but now knowing that you are a god and that the Dream Bell belonged to you, no. You keep the bell. It's yours. It's rightfully yours. It was never my clan's from the get-go. Like, I was told how we got it, but I don't think that was correct at all. It was probably a lie. So it's yours. You keep your Dream Bell. It's probably why you came to steal it, which I guess he was, like I said, he was actually there. But then if he was actually there, how did the Dream Bell end up in the hands of the fallen god and not in his hands? I'm confused about that part. But yes, he was still there at the time, so he was probably there to get his Dream Bell back, but ended up not getting it. And the fallen god ended up having it. I don't know what happened that way, but somehow that happened. But yes, the doctor's like, no, you keep your Dream Bell. So the main character, realizing he's being a bully, like, okay, I'll keep my bell. But then he turns around because he doesn't like carrying things on his own. He likes to have his underlings carry for himself. Like, even when he was a god, he would have his page boys and page girls carry his stuff for him. So he turns around to try to hand the Dream Bell off to his underlings, but his underlings are like, master, we can't touch that. That is a relic of a god. Like, we can't even handle statues of them. Do you think we can handle their relic? So the main character's like, oh, I'm being a bully again. I guess I have no choice but to keep the bell on myself. And the bell, it's damaged, so they have to figure out how to fix it. So they end up continuing their journey with the doctor, because the doctor wants to go somewhere and then return back to his clan before he passed, because he only has a few days before he passed. So Underling 2, the one who lost his arm, he doesn't feast upon humans. He feasts upon other fiends to regrow his limbs or heal his injuries. Now, he also just needs infernal energy, demonic energy to heal himself, because that's what's happening when they're in the tomb. Like, his arm is regrowing itself because he's around all of this demonic, infernal energy, which he points out to Underling One, because Underling One wasn't realizing how demonic and infernal the energy in this tomb was until he pointed out that his arm was regrowing. But you know, this dude started feasting upon other fiends. Basically, he lost almost his entire body, and his comrades wanted to go out and collect humans for him. And the main character went, nope, and basically fed him all of their allies, like a group of his allies, who had been there longer than him and Underling One was. And Underling One witnessed this. And this is when this dude got a taste for other fiends. So whenever he's injured and needs healing, he just goes and feasts upon other fiends, typically their own allies. And I was terrified when I read that. I was like, ew, gross. You know what? I don't want to be your ally. Like, if I was Underling One, I'd be sleeping with my eyes open. Like, I would not be sleeping with him safely. I'd be like, hey, main character, can I sleep with you even though you have a temperament? I think it'd be safer to sleep with you than to sleep with this guy, because this guy, he might feast upon me. I'm pretty sure I'm his next dinner. This main character, he's more dramatic than the one from Copper Coins and the one from Peerless. Like, he rules over them with his dramatics. He's even more dramatic than the main character from Grandmaster Demonic Convention. He is always being silly. He's always goofy. He's trying to pretend who he is not, just like how the main character from Grandmaster Demonic Convention does. He carries around a hand warmer because he's supposedly cold to keep up his fake identity, because he is mostly like ice. Like, he is like an ice demon, but he's like, nah, I'm keeping my hand warmer to myself. I need it. I'm cold. And he's like hiding behind the melee to protect himself. He also made the trap that his underlings set for him to get rid of him and all the monsters they set for him, and he ended up getting rid of. Yeah, he made it look like they got rid of it for him and protected him. Like, this dude, he's a little drama king, and I love it. I enjoy every single moment with him. He's just so fun.